Welcome everybody back to Billy P Gaming. Back at it again. It was a BaldursGate 3. Let's do it. Oh, really? Realistically, I should be asleep right now because work. But I fell asleep earlier, so here we are. So there's one thing we forgot to do earlier. It's apparently we forgot to examine the thing, so we might be missing out on something.
Neurosita awaits your input.
The pride of the gate.
Neurosita awaits your input.
Shit. There we go.
The Neurosita is the epicenter of the Steel Watch, controlling and connecting every single watcher in the city.
Hey,
This
person who's joined,
technology
how's
is
it
far
going?
beyond anything you have ever seen. You will need more than magic or steel to destroy it. This will destroy the Foundry, wiping it from the face of the Forgotten Realms.
Yes, we don't put a bomb just yet, so we got to save the prisoners. There it is.
Take your
Neurositer awaits your input. The machine doesn't respond. This will destroy the Neurositer awaits your input. This will destroy the foundry.
Give me 1 second, yo. Okay. I still need to figure out how to save the people underwater. So I wonder if I gotta fight Gortash first.
This head belonged to the automaton you encountered in the Underdark. How did it come to be here?
Stupid oaf!
The Steel Watcher's powerful spring-loaded leg components enable it to leap with surprising agility.
That's a pretty cool helmet.
Awake.
I don't understand. Like, I can never stop crouching. Like, it's fucking retarded.
Fall asleep.
Crap. I may have seen this somewhere. I just don't remember the parts you need. Hold on.
Scared and miserable, with visible cuts and bruises, these people.
Have you found them? Our families. That makes... The Bay Knights must have a way of getting to and from patients. It hasn't been long.
Let's get on with it.
Is this too big a risk? What if we are caught? No. There is no other way. Despite everything.
Never been over here before.
The targeting module, an optical focus device, is fitted within the Watcher's helm to enable aiming of the harpoon bow.
Fuck me.
Please.
Here, in unpowered prototype form, stands a completed steel Watcher, the proudest achievement of the Foundry, and a tribute to the untiring efforts of the Bay Knight Overseers. Hallmark of the Steel Watch, these immense Watcher swords are forged in the upper city at the Hall of Wonders. The torso, the largest and most complex component, is constructed and loaded with secret components on the lab level below.
Awake.
Is everything... Forgive me. Focus. You can't make any mistakes.
Right tool will do the trick.
Shit. Okay, pretty nice, pretty nice. If only I could not get stuck on every single thing in this damn game. Well, won't be all.
river, I mean.
Maybe. I don't know how closely they watch it. But there's probably grates and things down there to keep trash like us out.
Nah, you're right. And I'm not the best swimmer anyway. Gods know what else is down there and
Gortash
all.
is the second coming of murdering. Horsecack!
You trying to get in too? I waited half a day and got nowhere. I gave up.
Please get them right here. The printing block has never been so hot.
Good day. What could be more pleasant than spending one's inheritance? Though I don't imagine you would know.
Old Lady Whitburn, the mother-in-law, never comes down to the lower city. I'm glad I'm not such a snob. Refugees. What a great...
Downstairs, the glitter gala. Upstairs, the chromatic scale.
Ah, the funny one.
Something over there.
No lower city house can compare to a...
Drab attire, lackluster skin. My darling, you need my gems. They'll brighten even a ghoul like yourself. Or, if you are the practical sort, I also stock enchanted stones. They're almost as magical as myself. A skeleton would be more accurate. You have good bones, darling. You just need decoration, and you're in the right place. Remember? Welcome back, my darling. Are we feeling Ruby?
A customer. Come, Docker. You look like someone who knows their way around a lute. Or perhaps you enjoy the drums. Flute? No. Lyre. Oh. Well, no matter. My instruments make the most splendid of gifts. I'm sure you'll find something for even the most contrary of bards. Thank you for...
That was pretty cool. I just realized, so we have the helmet that gives us fire resistance. We also have the chest piece that gives us fire resistance. Nice.
Just out of view. Don't give me trouble now. Carefully now.
Must be blowing inland today, bringing in the stench of the foundry. Belching smoke and
Good day, citizen.
for my arse.
The guard is busy with their patrol.
exactly.
Stories, get them right here.
I think I might have messed up because I don't remember how to get to the other city. God, I ain't found it.
Interference with flaming destructivities will be dealt with swiftly and hard. We're gonna support ourselves, huh?
My God, exactly.
You must agree, this is ludicrous. How are we meant to survive without our livelihoods? Move along. I've got... All livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now...
Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember, I guarantee.
Damn well, I see why you was down bad for it.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way.
No distractions, please.
Okay. Bitch.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience.
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. This trade. This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
black dog. Nice.
Can't believe they put that mindless metal Mragresham in my armory. Steel watchers. Stupid thing'll probably decapitate me for cleaning the bloody mace rack. Finally, someone who sees sense. Strong folk wielding strong blades. That's what keeps folk safe. Not those glorified golems. I don't have anything fancy, but you're welcome to take a look.
This bitch has errors of construct slaying. She says she got nothing fancy. You crazy as hell. $2,000, bitch, you crazy as hell. Highest price.
Stay sharp.
A long way to go still.
Why does she have that shield equipped in?
This is the armory. This equipment isn't for sale. Strong folk. I don't have anything fancy, but you're welcome to take a look.
Should have wished to live in more interesting times.
What is it this time?
Ah, wrong place.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Are they going to arrest us?
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Entered the house before the fire started.
You know, I would gladly go to the audience chamber, but I kind of forgot where it is.
What I'm pleased to say is that the witness must have been even hurt. Mistaken.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the... is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Alright, here we go. What's up, fuckers? Who's got the pimp hat?
Kingspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
Yeah, let's just hold off.
I don't want to put you in harm's way either.
That's cool, there's a dialogue for that.
I'll wait for now. But that prick is going to pay.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend.
Oh, just because I'm a dwarf, you're gonna call me little.
I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. For who you are, and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not. But it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones,
look at his shoes.
She'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Ooh.
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Shit. There we go.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Oh shit, that's good.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash we're talking to.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. You carried the stone plucked from Merkel's chosen. Besides, I'm not ready to call you enemy. At least not yet.
See? You can't trust this motherfucker.
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, BaldursGate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name.
How can you just sing all this way by an
Next,
audience?
the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thor. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of BaldursGate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. More importantly, just. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of BaldursGate. Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await.
Bruh, I'm just trying to trick him.
Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard.
Oh.
I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of BaldursGate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
That's one evil motherfucker.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of BaldursGate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him? Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is? Hard to explain it any other way. Then again, I guess they just want to feel safe by any means necessary. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
What a charmer.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
I guess we should have wore something nice to this.
Defender of the people.
Wait, why does he wear, like, hobo clothes?
Never a dull moment.
Archduke Gortash.
An Archduke! Fine!
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he...
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn. Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
The Duke wants to keep Floric's location a secret. Little does he know that you've already found and freed her.
What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
No. This isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
Just in case. Woo!
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Illithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
The true Ravengard is still clinging on somewhere in that mine. It might not be too late for him.
Have we finished then?
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
Dearest Karlach, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be here for any unfinished business once you've secured your camp.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me?
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom? A hug?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want. See you soon, motherfucker.
You most certainly will.
Damn. This motherfucker got automatic turrets in his house?
Away, if you please.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe deep and move.
Oh.
Ravengard freed from the Hells. Archduke Gortash secures our borders. Baldur's Gate's future is bright indeed.
Under Gortash, we're safe.
The city is only as strong as... The Absolute's blight will be a hard...
A city is only as mighty...
Tempers are rising.
Something fresh from the field.
How'd Gartage get to be Archduke anyway?
Softer than a whisper. Don't mind if I do.
Be quick about it. At once, my lady. Would you... never you. Young Pink Clary would more suit the occasion. Bring it at once. Pink Clary it is, my good lady. But perhaps a milk wine.
The pride of the gate.
My palate needs cleansing. Though, I've grown quite fond of Evan.
I've got a long road ahead.
Hail Archduke Gortash.
If that is all, my lady. Cheese. Something but fresh from the wheel.
A city is only as mighty as it...
What am I to do? Why must you make everything such a bother?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Yes, obviously the faceless, he said. Probably the little girl, the camp.
This area is restricted under orders of Lord Enver Gortash.
My bad, damn.
I may speak only to my lord.
Good day to you.
My cousin tells me the Lords have requested a ship to help defend against the Absolute. I trust the request.
Absolute's army won't stand it.
Pretty nice view.
Looks empty.
Damn, it's good to be alive. I feel like a rosé in a tea shop.
Best to get head on last.
I think it'll be pretty cool and badass to be on a wall during like an assault or something. Alright, let's see, where's Missouri?
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see,
Yes, mommy.
Gortash has had your father. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Mizora's always worth hearing out. That's what makes her so dangerous. We'll have answers soon enough. Mizora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you've taken a Lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss. All right, anything more we should discuss?
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch?
Yes, darling. Need to get something done? Got plenty of tools for that. Whatever you're working... If it ain't broke, it's 'cause we already helped you fix it!
Let's go to Khan's Gulls.
Give up a
She
kidney for a
has the
tour of the
most
steel watch foundry.
fabulous symbol. It's perfect for a shirt.
If any of us would be so fortunate.
As delightful as you are, I'll have to... Then fine. 15 roses. Rude.
You know, I'm starting to remember that Worm's Crossing has a bit of a reputation, doesn't it? Tad mercenary, tad sordid. Anything and anyone for a price.
Ah, but to little harm. Shouldn't we all be allowed to stoke a few fires from time to time?
What?
You sound like speaking from experience, Will. Perhaps you'll have to give me a tour, refresh my memory.
I'm afraid you'd find my own stories rather tight-laced, Shadowheart. I was never one to sow my wild oats.
You know what it's like to have steel watchers stomping after you, I bet. Blasted things.
Keep your stubby sausage fingers away from my instruments, Sally Hoon. I don't have time to replace them. You'll be getting a mouthful of sparks at this rate. Unless you've got any decent metal on you, I'm not interested. Only if you're quick.
Oh, that's terrible. Why won't it take 36 damage? So I got 2 flashbangs. That should be enough. We have plenty of grenades.
Now let me get... More shaking.
Thank God we're... No thanks to you. We did, but we very nearly didn't. Everything's lining up for the Iron Hands, though. Wulbren's about to put his grand plan into action. You are? Excellent. With someone like you on board, it can't fail. Wulbren's the one you should speak.
Those things are terrible. But they were. And I'm here now. I'm safe. I will be. I just want to be useful, but I'm not as good at this as the others. But I'll get better. I tell you to stay safe out there, but...
Careful! Lots of open flames down here. I don't want that bomb close to any of them. What is it?
Fuck you, dude.
Yes, I wouldn't have asked you.
Gondians respond well to reason. So when you meet them, be reasonable. Gondians...
back again. Make yourself useful.
Gonna help us clear those watchers from the streets?
That bomb will save a... Trust me.
Let's see, one moment, y'all.
Surprisingly pleasant odor. I should sell this as perfume. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Like baking a cake.
Attention!
What's next, I wonder?
The pride of the gate.
Blade at the ready. Have a lot on my mind. In it.
Alright, time to get crazy. We're gonna do this shit.
To look out for ourselves. Talk straight. Are you really just looking for a bride?
Are you looking to get stone flat by a steel watchman? Now move! Go back to the other city.
Why are you here anyway?
I am a gentleman who may venture where he pleases.
I was just playing.
Lord Gortash will make things. Lord Gortash.
Those clanking great steel watchers. Bloody hate them.
Tavern review enthusiasts will note the blushing mermaid. Excuse me? I must return.
I'm reminded of a book Father kept hidden in a drawer. The Salty Mermaid. Do you know of it, Shadowheart?
Fabian ran his calloused fingers along Allura's scales. Her tail quivered in response.
Taste me, Allura pleaded. Fabian smashed his lips against hers, and their tongues twisted together like two eels in the Sword Sea.
The pinnacle of good trash. Even I can't forget that one too easily. Your father is a man of fine taste.
This man has 50 Shades of Grey in his pocket. I completely forgot. Yeah, we gotta go camp first.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just...
I'm watching you, little demon. So where's she at? Wait, what am I doing? Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Oh no. We'll overcome your banger way or this one.
Sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in.
Notum sit in Beator.
Holy hells.
Fina, Cirrus, arbiters for the hells, exemplars of justice.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos.
Bitch, I can't read cursive.
Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. Yet no contract is ended without sacrifice, Will. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact, and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and BaldursGate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Oh shit.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose. Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
I don't know what to do. Ah, shit, let me think. I got mixed save axe, I don't know.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
So, no one else gonna mention we had fucking demons up in here?
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into. Impossible. My bargain was uncommonly reasonable. A single soul for the return of BaldursGate's most beloved Duke. A real bargain, I should think. I never thought the legendary Blade of Frontiers would surrender his father for freedom. Not very valorous, if you ask me. But what does a mean old devil like me know about heroes? Oh, you are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three and that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious. Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand. Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all. The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself. if I deem you worthy. The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise, and you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched.
Okay.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mazura's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand. But freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something. I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise. We obtain the final 2 Netherstones and take back our minds, and the city, from the brain.
Go on then.
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel. For a father he fell out with ages ago. There's such a thing as being too good. Someone ought to tell Will Ravengard. Go on. If you're happy, I'm happy. Couldn't have said it better myself. Always.
Apparently they updated the kissing on here. That's cool. My big ass hands. That's nice.
Thank you.
No problem, homie.
Will gave up his father to have freedom, especially if the old Duke's fall means his...
We got a lot of food.
My faith protects me.
Shit, Will didn't get it. Ah. whole ass pizza? Let's go ahead and make you a pizza. Pizza sounds pretty good right now.
I brought my own.
Sharp as ever. No one's stopped me yet.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
To do.
I'd love to, thanks.
Let's get going. Still alive. So that's progress.
Ooh, nice. What am I missing? Oh, there's a cellar in here. Oh man. Gracious family climate. What the hell is this?
You know what would be nice, just for a change? Venturing through a sun-dappled vineyard or a gleaming palace.
Not so fond of the sewers, then.
They have their purpose. I'd just rather we didn't have to wade through their purpose.
What's this, cousin? Another absolutist come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones. And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites. Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre. I took my friend's life, but only after your god took her soul. Sarin, Bereki, and I, we were the three finest thieves in BaldursGate. We broke into the offices of Gortash, discovered he was with the Absolute too. Your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid down here. We were safe, and so was our loot, until the darkness soured Sarin's mind. She kept our treasure from us. Said Bereki and I had gone strange. Hush, cousin. Sarin turned into a cultist herself, so we did what we had to. Bereki wept until his voice was gone, and then he was gone too, leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness. Or some fuel for the fire.
Nice.
She swore she was no cultist, but you all lie. The Absolute turns you. I don't know. Pass then, and do not come back. This is Sarin's final resting place, and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her.
I just have to do this. I mean, come on. Damn. That did so much damage. What's that? I just want to see the fireball.
cousin, leaving only me to conduct Saren's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness. Or some
Hot dog.
fuel for the fire. Good. That is good. She deserves more than me. Pay your respects as you pass, then. This is Saren's final.
What's crying? They do it when they're sad. What's sad? Oh, just shut up and let the wizard be.
They are my favorite.
Son of a bitch. Huh.
Don't know how to swim. Must have been some other oozing, stinking lump floating downstream. The sewer. We see, we know.
Okay.
My children. My sweet ones. What have they done to you?
I'm hungry, Father. I'm so hungry.
It hurts, Father. The hunger. It never stops.
Please, do you know of anything that can be done? I've been fighting it, but I think you're right. Better that than they start feeding off humans.
At least I'm not alone.
Thank you for your...
I was literally thinking, like, what's that bottle on the floor that exploded?
What are we supposed to be doing?
Wizard told us to watch for troublemakers.
But we are troublemakers.
And keep the mucky little people here.
Oh shit. One moment. Soren skeleton. I'm just curious about this. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Yeah, it's 2 or 3. I need to begin off here. Let's see. Let's go by that. Let's see. If I'm gonna be going, get off here, y'all. We got a little bit done. We finally thought the core task, after all that time. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.